A very good morning, amigos. Now today we are working with only one Nezahualcóyotl. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly or not. We are working with 100 pesitos. This is the equivalent of about $5 US. Sorry, Canadians. I'm not sure what this is the equivalent to in Canadian dollars. Today we are going to see what full and complete Mexican meal we can prepare, get all the ingredients for at the market to prepare a full meal for two, keeping in mind that Greg eats for four. Now, before we get too much further in today's adventure, we would like to thank our last nameless patrons of the day, Matt and Luke. Thank you so much to you, Matt and Luke, for sponsoring this Nezahualcóyotl challenge.
Está muy rico. Te vale 17.
No.
Así menos.
We only have this.
Ajá, yo creo
No,
puede ser
mitad.
como mitad.
La mitad de
Ajá.
ese.
Gracias.
Gracias. All right, what did we get with our first stop?
All right, the first stop we got queso fresco. We only needed a teeny tiny amount because we do only have 100 pesos. So this was luckily only 8 pesitos. She cut off a slab and it was 16, but that was too close to a fifth of the budget. So I had her cut that in half.
What's the queso fresco for?
Well, I'm not telling you yet.
What? It's a surprise?
It's my Mexican masterpiece. I can't ruin it yet.
What's your strategy going into the market to try and get your most bang for your buck, bang for your peso?
I don't really know. I guess in my mind, I want everything to be less than 10 pesos. I feel like I can get 10 things if everything is less than 10 pesos, but it also...
that will combine together because you know this queso fresco is not really going to fill me up. You're going to get something that'll fill us up, right?
Hopefully so. Let's head across the street where I hear some squealing.
Hola, buenos días. Frijoles y como 10 tortillas de harina.
No, de maíz.
Ah, perdón, de maíz. Perdón.
Next on the list we have 10 fresh, piping hot tortillas de maíz and a small container of comida casera, which is like homemade refried. This is refried beans. Bonus, this was 23 pesos, so a bit more than my 10 peso per item strategy, but I had 22 with the exact same change, so we got a 1 peso discount. So I guess so far I've spent 22 plus 8, so we're 30 pesos down. Still got exactly 70. It's gonna be close.
I have no idea what Hillary is trying to prepare for us, but comment below, let us know what you think, what your best guess is as to what she's gonna prepare based on what she's buying. Obviously be getting hints along the way, and also share this video if you love Mexican food, which should be each and every one of you, right?
Yeah. At this place, which actually gives you a receipt, we got 1 white onion, tomatoes, cilantro, jalapenos, garlic, and eggs.
How many eggs? 4 or 5 eggs?
5 eggs.
5 eggs.
That totaled 23 pesos.
That's pretty affordable.
Us with 46.5 pesos. That's almost half our money, and we actually only need 1 more ingredient. So we might get una raspa later.
Oh, really what inspired this was I feel like sometimes we go to the market and we don't get that much, and it seems like it just costs more than it should, and we'll look at the person in front of us and they'll have an entire basket full of stuff and it'll cost like 46 pesos, and we would just wonder, like, obviously there's just certain things at the market that are way cheaper than others. For example, like strawberries at the market, super expensive. Avocados are just an expensive thing in general that I feel like we buy too much of. So,
but onions, tomatoes, peppers, tortillas, frijoles, all that stuff, cheap.
What are you making?
Can't tell ya. All
right, we just got our last item. What was that?
Last item it was just a little bit, un poquitito, that's how I actually ordered it, of cream. This was exactly 10 pesos, which I guess cream is kind of expensive because that seems kind of like a lot.
Yeah.
We ended with 36 pesos, which means I only spent 64 pesos, which is pretty good. I'm hoping we didn't forget anything, but the things we got were cream, beans, tortillas, jalapeno, garlic, tomatoes, onions, and 5 eggs.
And 5 eggs.
That's it. And I'm hoping that's all we need.
This is only half the challenge, so you did well buying the things. Now the challenge is to make
Now we're gonna call a friend to cook them, right?
You making homemade salsa?
It smells so good in here.
It does smell good.
Can't tell ya. Can't tell ya.
Looks like you're making homemade salsa. How do you feel about your creation?
I mean, I give it like an 11 for presentation. Wait until you see this.
This looks absolutely delicious, my dear.
Bien mexicana.
What did you make?
That looks good. I made a full plate of chilaquiles con frijoles y huevos.
Chilaquiles rojos.
Chilaquiles rojos.
How did you feel about the process and like the supplies and everything that you had and the amount of food that you were able to cook with 100 pesitos?
I feel like it took a while. I'm worried about my like chip to sauce ratio. I'm worried they might be a little saucy, but we'll try. Presentation though.
Quantity of food?
Quantity of food, it made plenty. We didn't even use all the ingredients. We
didn't?
No, we have I would say we have half the ingredients left. We have 2 eggs left, maybe 4 or 5 tortillas left.
So really this
Plenty
meal
of
really
onion.
only cost us about 30 pesos.
Yeah.
These chilaquiles are pretty good.
They're pretty good. I think next time I would roast the tomatoes if we could, but I'm not really sure how to do that exactly. I like my chilaquiles a little crispier, so I would have let the tortilla chips, homemade, sit in the salsa a little bit less before they were served. And also, Greg pointed out the sauce wasn't hot enough.
Yeah, it could have been a little warmer, but...
Working at a restaurant, or like owning a restaurant, seems super hard because like the eggs are a little over fried, the beans got cold because I heated them up too early, the chilaquiles are a bit soggy and lukewarm. So the next time you complain at a restaurant that your food isn't piping hot, know that if there's a la güera back there in the kitchen, she's trying to get it all timed right.
They're trying the best. That's why abuelas, abuelitas, and our grandmas are just, they're magical.
Yeah.
They are magical. I thought it was a really interesting experiment for us to see just exactly what we could eat. I got really full off this, and like Hillary said, we didn't even use all of the ingredients. So really
about half.
About 32 pesos, about $1.50 for both of us to eat. Very
affordable.
Very affordable.
Pretty good.
It was really good. Let us know what would you buy? What would you cook for 100 pesos for a meal for 2? Comment below. Let us know. Let us know what other type of maybe 100 peso experiments we could do here in Puerto Vallarta or around Mexico.
I think that's all we have for this episode of La Güera Cocinera. Thanks again to our patrons of the day, Matt and Luke. I do that because I don't remember, or you don't have a last name.
You didn't list the last name.
You have one, but you didn't list it. Thank you to you two, along with all of our patrons, and you guys for watching this La Güera Cocinera. Until next time, have less, do more, cook more.
Adios.